What about Chelsea? Because you know, they've been doing business. They brought in Pedro. We saw at the Club World Cup, he's had an immediate impact. They brought in the guy Delap. He's a excellent young talent. And listen, off the back of them winning that Club World Cup now, they're probably going into this season with renewed confidence. So, you know, they'll be in there pitching. What do you make of what they've done?
Nothing so far, if I'm honest with you. It's about what they do off the back of the Club World Cup that I'm interested in. Because they could go for Rodrigo. And I think if they went for a Rodrigo, then that would be very interesting, especially if they get him. But alongside winning the Club World Cup, they brought in Gittins, who again just kind of, you know, is Gittins the next young winger they bring in that doesn't, you know, live up to the name he's built so far, because they've had a few over the years. I mean, we've just bought one off them, so we can't talk ourselves. But you know, they brought Gittins in. Who else? I like the Delap signing. I think the Delap signing quality, and then the Pedro one surprised me, confused me a little. But you know, he's hit the ground running over there, scored a few goals in a few games already, helped them win the Club World Cup. That looks a good signing. And the reinvigoration that, you know, a Conference League is one thing, but the Club World Cup is another. As much as, you know, people might try and say major, I don't think so. But what it is a competition that all eyes in the world were on, especially in the last, you know, 4 that were left. When you look at the status of those teams, and then the final itself, PSG, Chelsea, there's European heritage there, you know, names gone by, the legendary. So in the end, it turned into somewhat of a spectacle that they won. On top of that, they got hella money for it. And, you know, their standing from what it was maybe a year or two ago has moved on a little bit. What do they do with that? Do they go for a Rodrigo and try and, you know, shore the thing up a little bit more in terms of, all right, we've got young players, but we've got ones that need to hit the ground running? Or do they stick to their model and continue buying these young players that, you know, really are not going to move needles in terms of where they finished 4th last year? So I'm sure their ambition is not to finish 3rd next. Their ambition is to challenge next and see where they finish after that. I don't know if they're going to, you know, I don't know if we're going to do that, let alone them.
Well, they finished 4th last year, but with the signings they're making this season, I think it's fair to say that they will be improvements. They will be good additions. And I would say that aligned to the fact that they've won the Club World Cup, I think that will make them a dangerous proposition next season. I really do. So, yeah, we've got to watch out for the likes of Chelsea.